Sekou has played in 10 games now, but he's been getting big minutes for about 3 of them. And through all this talk about trading Drummond, rebuilding, straight up tanking, there's definitely a better story to look at, a better way, a way to watch the Pistons with rose-colored glasses. Sekou has started the last 3 games, averaging 33 minutes, with 12 points and 8 rebounds per game. Might I remind you that he is the youngest player in the NBA, and he's also younger than every single player in the Big Ten. Think about how crazy that is. He's younger than every single college basketball player in the Big Ten. What would be even more daunting is being a 19-year-old and having to guard Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, and LeBron James in your first 3 NBA big minute games, like your first 3 starts. I think that's even more telling than wanting to trade Andre Drummond. I don't know about you guys who are so stuck in win now mode still at this point. I mean, Blake is hurt, Reggie is hurt, Luke is hurt. That's 3 of your top guys that are out. People who still think the Pistons can turn this around. I know there's not many of you. I hope there's not many of you. Even Tom Gores, the man with the biggest tent in the whole win now camp, has said that they're considering a rebuild. Without Blake, Luke, or Reggie, this leaves room for none other than 19-year-old Sekou to get as many NBA minutes as possible. Not only him, but Svi Mykhailiuk is playing big minutes. Christian Wood is getting an increased role. He started against the Lakers. The Pistons are showing all signs of letting this season go, which is a good thing. Partially. The Pistons have their first round lottery pick in what feels like forever. Seems like they always mess it up. The problem is that this year's draft has nowhere near the upside that the drafts of the previous years have. There's no Luka Doncic, there's no Trae Young, there's no Zion, there's no point in being in that top 5 or so consideration because you're not going to get a player who is truly a win now player. With that being said, it makes the move to trade the pick much more realistic, much more likely. I think the Pistons should move the pick to the Pelicans in some way, shape, or form in a way to get Drew Holiday, because the Pelicans are so youth-focused. They're not doing as good as they should be this year. What's another young guy going to do for their team? They don't want Drew anymore. I don't think they're shopping him. They should move the pick to a team desperate to jump in the lottery, especially if the Pistons pick ends up being valuable. Also, the Pistons are probably going to sell on Drummond or Derrick Rose or Langston or maybe even all 3 of them, which is fine because they're making it pretty clear how they see this season, and Sekou is the signal that the storm is coming. If you like this video, send it to a Pistons fan you know who would have an opinion on the matter. What do you think the Pistons are going to do? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm Tim Forkin, and I hope to see you guys again soon.